India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh are three countries in South Asia that share a common history but have developed into distinct nations with unique characteristics. Below is a more in-depth explanation of the differences between these countries. 1. Historical background. India. India is one of the oldest civilizations in the world, with a history spanning thousands of years. Since ancient times, India has been home to various great empires and dynasties, such as the Maurya, Gupta, Mughal, and many others. In the 18th century, most of India fell under British rule, which lasted for nearly 200 years. During this period, India underwent many changes socially, economically, and politically. The struggle for independence from Britain intensified in the early 20th century, led by figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru. In 1947, India finally gained independence and became a secular republic with a parliamentary democracy. Pakistan. Pakistan's history is closely tied to India's history. Before its independence, the region now known as Pakistan was part of British India. However, religious differences between the Hindu majority and the Muslim minority in India led to demands for a separate state for Muslims. Under the leadership of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the Muslim League demanded the partition of India along religious lines. This led to the partition of India in 1947, resulting in two new countries, India, majority Hindu, and Pakistan, majority Muslim. At its formation, Pakistan consisted of two geographically separated regions, West Pakistan, now Pakistan, and East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. However, tensions between these two parts eventually led to a civil war, resulting in Bangladesh's independence in 1971. Bangladesh. Bangladesh was initially part of Pakistan and was known as East Pakistan. Although they shared the same religion with West Pakistan, there were significant differences in language, culture, and national identity. The people of East Pakistan primarily spoke Bengali, while Urdu was more dominant in West Pakistan. Dissatisfaction with political and economic dominance by West Pakistan, along with deep cultural differences, fueled the independence movement in East Pakistan. After a bloody war of independence in 1971, Bangladesh emerged as a new country with a national identity distinct from Pakistan. Religious identity. Religion plays a crucial role in shaping the national identity of these three countries. India is a highly diverse country in terms of religion. Although the majority of its population practices Hinduism, India is also home to the world's third largest Muslim community after Indonesia and Pakistan. In addition to Hindus and Muslims, India has other religious communities such as Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, and others. The Indian Constitution declares the country to be a secular republic, guaranteeing religious freedom for all its citizens. Pakistan was established with the aim of being a homeland for Muslims in the Indian subcontinent. Islam is the official state religion, and the majority of the population is Sunni Muslim, though there are also Shia Muslims and non-Muslim minorities, such as Hindus, Christians, and Sikhs. Islamic identity is very strong in Pakistan, and the country's laws and policies are often influenced by Islamic principles. Bangladesh, like Pakistan, Bangladesh is also predominantly Muslim, but it has a different approach to religion in the state. Although Islam is the main religion, Bangladesh is officially a secular country. There is an effort to balance Islamic identity with the secular traditions stemming from its independence movement. Besides Muslims, Bangladesh has a significant Hindu minority, as well as other religious communities. 3. Language and culture. Language and culture are among the main distinguishing elements between these three countries. India is extremely rich in languages and cultures. There are 22 official languages recognized by the Constitution, with Hindi being the primary official language. However, each region has its own languages and dialects, such as Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, Tamil, Urdu, and many others. India's culture is also very diverse, influenced by various religious traditions and a long history of interaction among different ethnic and religious communities. Indian art, music, dance, and cuisine vary from region to region, reflecting this vast diversity. Pakistan. Pakistan's national language is Urdu, which is also a symbol of unity in the country. However, many regional languages are spoken by the population, such as Punjabi, Sindhi, Pashto, and Balochi. Pakistan's culture is heavily influenced by Islam, but is also enriched by local traditions that differ in each province. Qawwali music, calligraphy art, and various traditional forms of art are integral parts of Pakistani culture. Bangladesh. Bengali is the national language and a very important cultural identity for Bangladesh. The struggle for the recognition of the Bengali language was one of the main drivers behind Bangladesh's independence movement. Bangladesh's culture is heavily influenced by Bengali traditions, which include rich art, music, dance, and literature. Festivals such as Durga Puja and Eid are examples of the cultural diversity in the country. 4. Political system and governance. Although they share a connected history, these three countries have developed different political systems. India. India is a democratic republic with a parliamentary system of government. The country has a comprehensive constitution that guarantees basic rights to all its citizens. India is also known for its strong democratic tradition, though it faces challenges in terms of corruption, social inequality, and identity politics. The Indian government is composed of three branches: executive, legislative, and judicial, all of which operate under the principle of separation of powers. Pakistan. Pakistan is an Islamic republic that has experienced several periods of military and civilian rule. Although Pakistan is currently a parliamentary democracy, the military has a strong influence in the country's politics. Pakistan's laws and policies are often influenced by Islamic principles, and the country has also faced challenges in terms of political stability and extremism. Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a parliamentary republic, but it has a history marked by political instability, military coups, and authoritarian rule. Although democracy has been restored, Bangladesh's politics are still often characterized by tension between major political parties. Like India, Bangladesh's government is composed of three branches, but with a different political dynamic. 5. Economy and development. The economies of these three countries also show significant differences. India. India has one of the largest economies in the world and is a member of the G20. India's economy is highly diverse, with the service, industrial, and agricultural sectors all contributing significantly. India is also a hub for information technology and has a large consumer market. However, India still faces challenges such as poverty, economic inequality, and infrastructure development. Pakistan's economy is smaller compared to India, but has a highly important agricultural sector. Pakistan also has a large textile industry, which is one of the pillars of the country's economy. However, Pakistan often faces economic challenges such as inflation, foreign debt, and dependence on international aid. Bangladesh. Bangladesh has experienced rapid economic growth in recent decades, primarily driven by its large textile and garment industry. The country has succeeded in reducing poverty and improving its citizens' living standards. Nevertheless, Bangladesh still faces challenges such as climate change, population density, and infrastructure development. Share conclusion. India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh share common historical roots but have developed into countries with different national identities, religions, languages, cultures, politics, and economies. While they share some similarities, their differences reflect unique historical journeys and complex socio-political dynamics. A deep understanding of these differences is essential for appreciating the diversity that exists in South Asia.